Hello and welcome back to this Baldur's Gate neutral, insane difficulty playthrough. We are currently in Baldur's Gate in the Thieves Guild, and we've just picked up this quest here. And
Give it to me straight.
yeah, now I think we need to first of all
What do you
get
need? Don't
Nera
worry
a
about
sling.
me.
Wonder if you sell a
Show me the
sling.
darkest day you never seen before I don't have what you need.
She has a sling +1. Let's get that. And let's get 12 lots of bullets for Nera as well. What else does she have here? Cloak of Protection, 10 Potions of Master Thievery. That's quite interesting. Some antidote might be nice. But yeah, nothing really else for now. But that's cool. There we go. And sorted. Still don't know what Nestor's dagger is for. We'll just keep that in our inventory for now.
Tell me.
Let's talk to somebody here. They're all rogues.
You want it?
Hi,
You
friend.
got it.
You've an unfamiliar mug, so you must be new to town, eh? Well, take a long walk seawise. Tain't enough lootings for the snake's men already here, so keep your hands in your own pockets, and we'll get along just spanky
Give
dandy.
it to me straight. I've got this.
And here then, red edge. I'll not taint the beauty of the night with superfluous chatter, Narlin.
So I's at daggers drawn with him, and he drops the swag and runs.
Drops the swag and runs. Here now, I know you. Off you. A new sneaksman you be, though I cannot see no need. Alatos needs to look at home for to find a dab at thievery. Mayhap we be testing your talent. For your rank riders bungled this score. You up to me task? Hey, ye natter clapper I be there at Axos's call, but I no be here for cloying baby candy. Speak your course with good cog. They sound like they come from Portsmouth, honestly. The can't ye speak and done ye so well. Ye being the brethren yet, by mask. I'll let ye in on the score, and a ripe sight ye should be. Our first mark be the house the malum blade of the splurgeon sturgeon. Poor nobles, by appearance, they be adept in small smuggling, and I hear tell of a payment to be received. Gold to split, but 3 sides between me, Red Edge here, and you. It's a right simple bit of skullduggery this first night. And we but need your night eye to spy the lane. Up for the task. A better way to drop the night I'll not think of in this life, me fellows. Where do we link for the deed? There's a larcenous fire burning. There's the larcenous fire burning. We meet at dusk astride the sturgeon and bring only yourself in darks. Your group will not but get the watch nervous. So
What
we
do
now
you
have
need?
2 quests from
You
here,
want it?
and
You got it.
we're going to do them.
I've got this.
But first, I think we're going to take a little peek
You want it? You got it.
at the Sorcerer's Sundries here. It's a very magnificent looking
Don't
shop.
worry about me.
We'll save and talk to
Yes?
Halbazir Drin here. And who might you be then? Come to check out the wares of old Halbazir? Well, being quick about it, and so on and so forth. So he probably has some good things here. He has these arrows of slaying. There's one of them. Slay ogre mage upon touch. We don't need it. We're fine. All sorts of potions. But he has some scrolls. Clairvoyance is actually quite handy. But I think it's a level 3 spell. We can't really afford So what it does is it removes the fog of war from an entire map, so we can watch the beauteous maps. But yeah, it's not too great. Ice storm. Hold on, dead. No alignment. Well, that's rubbish. Power sleep can be good. Confusion is pretty good, right? But it's a level 4 spell, but we might get it. Although I think we have. Well, no, we'll get it. I think these are all level 4s. And we can't cast level 4s, but we'll return for them when we can use them, right? Okay, wands. Wand of the Heavens is not bad. We'll could get one of them. But I think we're alright for now.
Tell me.
We'll go
Don't worry about me.
upstairs here.
You want it? You got it.
Uh-huh. Oh, look, what a cute little party invading our space. We were preparing a ritual and you all but ruined it. What do you mean, your space? This is a store and I'm a customer. Thank you for that wonderful display of simian logic. Now scram. For your information, a number of important sociological and psychological theories have poised that stores exist in an intermediate space, neither private nor public in nature, but combining elements of both. Displays in store windows, for instance, can best be viewed as mental constructs projected onto the public consciousness as a means of engendering mass conformity derived solely from the supposed private domain of consumer choice. Ah, it's enough to drive one mad. Make it stop. Make it stop. As a funny side note, if you have Xar and or Montron in your party, they will engage in conversation with these guys because they're actually centurims apparently. Let's see.
You rang?
I did ring. What's this? What's this? A fireball, you say?
We're all doomed.
Yes, quite.
I'll do anything. What is your command?
This is a tricksy fight, by the way, so we might
Nature's servant awaits.
be in trouble.
Give it to me straight.
We'll summon the cat. And they held our entire, or they confused our entire party. We didn't do too poorly ourselves. And the cat is still here. And rearing to go. This is brilliant. Oh no, the cat wore off. Dagnabbit, but he's held and we're confused. Who will make their saving throw first? That's all that matters here. Yeah, what a Benny Hill fight. Are we confused or feared, or what are we? We are panicked.
What do you need?
I'll have you now, Longshanks.
Oh, I feel so sensual.
There we go.
Tell me.
That was funny, that was. That was funny. So that's a nice little magical fight. Although, to be honest, we were lucky.
Survive longer than I had originally thought.
Yes, with the carefully laid out plans like that, how could we fail? Spider Spawn is pretty good spell. Identification and loads of magical Duma what's it here. That and that we for sure need identified. You can take care of all the clothes, Nera. And this we should be able to identify with that off the bat. and that. We'll start with this ring. It looks interesting. Justice Folly, minus 50 dexterity, minus 50 stealth, minus 75% chance of spellcasting failure, and it is cursed. We will sell it. You only had one identify spell. You, sir, are rubbish. We could do with another wand of fire, I'm sure. Fireballs are more and more good as the longer the game progresses. See, I told you Nera had a knack for clothing. She's very swabbily dressed herself. I actually found out, by the way, that there is a chance to get a second set of robes of the neutral archmage, maybe. And we're going to try it out when we have the chance.
You got it.
So that's good to know.
This.
Hello there. So let's go to the Elf Song Tavern and let's just explore the bit more
we'll survive
around
longer
it
than I had originally thought.
Ah, how pleasant for you, Sand. Sandman. Elf Song Tavern is a widely famous tavern in Baldurs Gate. Or there is a ghost. Corturnus. Hey, you be fighters and mages and monster killers, beer. We may not all be fighters and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster's death to our names. Why do you ask? The roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description, but the most fearsome of them be monstrous hobgoblins. Do us all a favor and place a blade in their gut.
You want it? You got it.
Here's a Reblick.
Hello! I mean, hello.
Might I have a moment of your time? Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Oh, wait. You wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Ah, yes, well, yeah, oh. How do I approach this? You are, for hire. I mean, I need a job done. Get my intent? Or a job done. Strictly hush-hush, I believe you would say. Hush-hush, even. Speak your mind, sir, so I might know your meaning. I should like to procure your talents for a unique service, though it's not like you would have to do anything socially untoward. Well, perhaps a bit, though not so much untoward as illegal. I'm listening, though my ears don't hear so good lately. Perhaps I should test them with a rattle of... Perhaps you should test them... I should test them with a rattle of coin. Oh, of course, a bit of coin to jog your memory. It's just as I imagined. Oh, this is all just so naughty. Here, mate. How's 5 gold get your attention? What's the score, my little friend? That's the spirit. A little larceny never hurt anyone. Well, it won't hurt me anyway. And to be fair, I would prefer if no one else suffered any injury during this exploit. I mean, I want you to steal something, but I want you to do it as in as nice a way as possible. It's roguery on par with Dandilo Than of Waterdeep, and I'll pay you well, 500 gold for 1 night's work. It's better than you could hope for in a year on the docks. You can stop trying to sell me, I'm interested. Just tell me what the actual job is and why you are willing to take such a risk. Oh man, Exposition Man 2. Oh, it's a marvelous trinket, a wondrously curious little toy from distant Lantan. What did they call it? Oh yes, a telescope of all things. It's a misleading name for such an interestingly crafting artifact. Golden extra farseer would have suited its craftsmanship so much better. There is not another one like it this side of the trackless sea. Most gnomes have a fixation of sorts, but I don't share the love of gems or possesses my kin. I prefer the feel of metal and the intricacies of mechanics, of the mechanical. Not that I necessarily understand the function, but it's not right for such an item to be locked away regardless. It was meant to be used and to be held by loving hands, and if those hands just happen to be mine, more the better. The tele-thingy is on display at the Hall of Wonders, where it is in the possession of anyone else, and where in the possession of anyone else it might be purchasable. No doubt you know that the Hall of Wonders is an extension of the High House, the Temple of Gond. Being the god of artifice and invention, his followers take to revering mechanical devices and will not part with an original at any price. It is not as though they make proper use of such things. Keeps them behind locked doors where loving hands cannot explore their subtleties. The Telewhatsit was made to be used, not worshipped. It must be in the hands of someone who can truly appreciate it. Not to be immodest, but that someone is me. I suppose I might buy a replica, but would you wish a copy of a diamond? It is just not the same. Yeah, we're not greedy. We'll just accept that. It's an interesting quest. Wonderful. This is so bad of me. Ahem. Well, I shall leave it to your preparations. It will certainly be a test of your mettle entering the hall. I imagine an experienced roustabout such as yourselves will case the joint thoroughly, eh? Get the guards scheduled down and all that? Oh, if only I could be part of it. It's thrilling, like the songs of legend. I'll meet you back here once the burglary is announced. This is too much fun. He's a weird little man. Or woman. I don't quite rightly know.
You said something.
So that's that. Now let's go upstairs quickly. And we'll explain a bit more about
I've got this.
Elf Song Tavern. Here we got yeah, we got somebody here. Can I help you, friend? If not, please do not hesitate to get out of my face. You're interrupting my fun. I'm sorry to disturb you, friend. I'll just be on my way.
Give it to me straight.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, is what I would have said. Lady, Alith Elendra.
Something you require?
Good evening to you. I'm Aelith, the owner and proprietor. I trust the elf song will fit your needs, whatever they should be. I should be wary of the clientele if I were you. Everyone is quite on edge of late. Apart from looking a little haggard, everyone seems quite ordinary. What have I to fear here? The elf song is somewhat of a refuge for the less appreciated members of society. You will find that the city patrols give us a wide berth, though we are not unprotected. Thievery is kept in check by the willingness of our patrons to answer with a blade, though I suppose this is successful just as often as it is not. We tend to go through a large number of customers, though we keep the smart ones.
What do you need?
This is a cool place. There's a ghost, an elf ghost that sometimes sings.
I've got this.
Wails, as it were, which is why it's called the Elf Song Tavern. And we can just enter random houses, of course.
Yes, dear.
And sometimes it's a good idea to do so.
Of course,
Tell me.
darling.
I've got this.
But I'm not sure about this one. Here's
I've
Malt.
got this.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
He sells normal rubbish. Thank you, Malt.
I'll
But
do anything.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about
no,
me.
thank you.
You want it?
What about
You got
this
it.
house then?
Life is so hollow.
Oh, I feel so with pleasure.
What do you need? I've got this.
Yes, dear.
Tell me. You want it?
Oh my
You've
gosh,
got
they're
it.
all trying to get in at once. Here we have Archeon.
I've got this.
Yeah, mate.
Go away. I have no need for good folks like yourself. You're probably Nymphaea's dirty agents anyhow. You tell her that I'm onto her, that Archeon has plans. Okay, what was that
I've
about,
got
you
this.
wonder? Well, who knows? I actually know what it
Don't
was
worry
about,
about
but
me.
we'll find out later. So we have all these thieves quests that we can do, and we shall get to them. However, it's daytime and they're only available at nighttime. So yeah, we'll do some exploration in this video. And blimey if I haven't gotten to take the time again. Dagnabbit. Might have to pause and look how long we've been recording for, because man, I've been reading a lot today. Exposition upon exposition. We'll lay that zone bare as well. General store, warehouse, inn and tavern, shop B.
I've got this.
Oh, here we got the Blade and Stars. We'll enter in a second. I wonder if it's this house that I'm looking for. Yes, it is. So here we have Nymphera. Do you remember what that other guy said?
Don't worry about me.
I have little needs of such as you. They don't seem to be... They're rivals, but they don't seem to be...
You want it? You got it.
You know, wanting to give us some quests. I think maybe our reputation is too high or something. I'll investigate that in between episodes, but we'll go in here. I'll pause the game and see how long this episode is so far. Ah, we got plenty of time, guys. Around 10 minutes or so. Here we have Elkhart, Shaila, and Gexir the Seer.
You got it.
You are a light entering darkness. You are a seeker of truth. You are more than you realize. The Seer has spoken it, because the Seer knows the fear you harbor, the fear you shall yet become. In the lair of the basilisk, you will find a Sphene gem. You would do well to bring it to me. And we shall do so.
Something you require?
Shala sees through the mists of the lady that you are strong and a worthy adventuress. Who is Shala? It is Shala, most high-minding priestess of the Mist Shadow, who is here before you, speaking through the mists of Lyra. Lyra, who is that? Lyra is Lady of Mists, mother of all illusion, the guardian of deception, the Mist Shadow. Some say she died in the time of troubles, killed by Cyric, betrayed by Mask. Some say she loved Mask and loves him still. Some say gods can die, some say gods can be born, some say gods can live, some say gods are illusion we create for our own contentment. Some say gods are an illusion we create to disguise our fear of living, our fear of dying, our fear of being. If gods are a disguise, if gods are an illusion, then perhaps Lyra is the only beacon of truth in our entire pantheon of lies. But if gods are real and true and all-knowing, then Lyra cannot be a god and must be dead, if indeed she ever lived at all. But how can you worship what you cannot know? More or less precisely my point. But I don't understand. Ah, then you are truly one of us. You are truly with Shayla in the mists of Lyra. May Shayla grace you with a quest from the lady? I'm not sure. Ah, indeed, you walk well with Shayla in the mists of Lyra. Forgotten deep in the library of Candlekeep lies the great book of unknowing, bound with a chameleon's hide. It too walks in the mists of Lyra, changing always as does Shayla. Ask no one there of it, for all who have touched it are blessed with the ignorance it grants. But you can always find it somewhere in the inner rooms, wreathed in the mists of Lyra. Go to it, make your pilgrimage, and you too may be blessed with unknowing. Have you ever seen the great book? Perhaps I have. Perhaps 1,000 times. Man, if you say anything certain to Shayla, She will just not talk to you anymore. She'll get really huffy and go away. But she just hints to the fact that there is a book of wisdom in the Candlekeep catacombs.
Stop picking your nose.
Get out of my face. Well, at least he has a
Give
straight
it to me
message
straight.
for us.
Don't worry about me.
Maple Willow Aspen.
Don't worry about
Pleased to
me.
make your acquaintance.
What? You were going to ask about my name, weren't you? Everybody wants to know about it, and you probably know different. Well, fine. Maple Willow Aspen is my name, and yes, my parents were very fond of trees. I'm very aware of it, and no, I don't want to hear any jokes about family trees and me being a sap. Are you happy now? Actually, I was just interested in directions. So your parents were very fond of trees?
I've just about seen
And
enough
then she
waking hour
explodes.
slave driving.
Oh, this game is funny.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Actually, this whole inn is really funny. Reginald Longtooth Worthington
Don't
III.
worry about me.
Hello. Nice to make the acquaintance of such a cultured personage.
A fine and sunny day to you, wherever you wake and wherever you lay. Always willing to extend a hand to a new face, so to speak. Have you heard anything interesting lately? Any quests and such? Quests? Quest indeed. To seek that which is to be sought, and to find what could be found by looking in the right spot, as long as they were left there in the first place. Discovering that which was known but forgotten, but then remembered and sought anew, though old, to begin with. Such pursuits are well worth following. Utterly amazing. You talked for hours, and yet you said absolutely nothing. Well, I suppose on some level what I said could be construed as nothing. You have absolutely no valuable information at all, do you? If indeed you are asking whether my discourse has validity derived from dispersing useful tidbits of otherwise unknown stratagem and statistics, then no, I thought not. Alrighty then. Yep, I'll be off then. Indeed. Righto.
What do you need?
Ta-ta for now,
I've got
Worthington. I like you.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, well. Alright, we've had our fun. Let's go out here again.
You want it? You got it.
Certainly I shall collapse from exhaustion before I fall on the battlefield.
I think you'll be quite alright, matey.
A woman
So,
needs her beauty
there was
rest.
another thing here. There was... don't know what that is, but never mind. There was a warehouse. Let's go in and have a look in that warehouse. But let's save first, to be sure.
I've got this.
Here we have a Nandarin.
My temper's bad enough
Nadarin.
bothering me.
Hey you look either bored or foolish. Either way, I could use your services. Some wise arse? Wise arse, yeah. Tried to send a basilisk by freight, and now it's broken free and it's making a mess of one of the warehouses at the harbor. As I said, I need someone who's either bored or foolish. Seek the basilisk's lair to find a Sveen
Don't worry
gem.
about me.
Is what the seer said to us. So I assume then that we need to find
Don't
the
worry about
basilisk.
me.
And here's a boat. We're in the docks. And you can enter the boat, but we'll wait with that for a bit here. So I'm just looking for named people.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Hey there, young'un. How you be doing this fine day? Come for a stroll about the docks, have you? A better place for thinking there cannot be. Many's the time I've walked these rails and boards, and me cares just to wash away, by gum. Any tales of the sea you'd like to share? Oh, the sea harbors more tales than you have days left to live, young'un. Why, I could go on all night about stories with pirates that sail the Nelanther Isles, or strange merchants with goods that defy description. I wager I know what tale you would be keen on hearing, though. The tale of old Baldur himself. A great man he was, and he sailed farther than most of us could dream. 'Twas his coin that built the great wall that protects our fair city, and none of us would be here save for his efforts. Sounds like a great man. What happened to him? As is often the case with great men, no one knows what became of him. He set out one day for the fabled Isles of Ancrome and was not seen again. Some occasionally say that they see rigging of his ship on the horizon, and the more romantic tales speak of him sailing to the stars themselves. Many a cynic claims that he simply foundered on some deserted isle, but talk like that around here and you'll likely be fed your teeth. I've talked your ear off, I have. I'll let you be on your way. Man, Baldur's Gate is talky. Very, very talky. Here we go. So this place is called the Low Lantern. This is a warehouse.
Seldom do I find so little fault with someone. I hope it lasts.
I don't think this is the right
I've got
warehouse.
this.
Good day, and hello to you.
I just had some new armor shipped in from Waterdeep, and I'm afraid I must have dropped the gauntlets in one of the shipping crates somewhere between here and the harbor. Please, if you can find them before somebody else picks them up, I will be most grateful. No basilisk here.
I've got this.
There's another warehouse here. Don't come in here, there's a basilisk loose. Get out while you're still able. How did a basilisk get into a warehouse in the center of the city? Groppelhind and his adventuring band, the Merry Fools, captured the beast a few weeks back. It was to be transported to Waterdeep to be shown at the carnival, but the thing woke up from its magical slumber before it was supposed to. Enough talk, run!
Tell me.
Well, we have just the thing for basilisks.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about me.
No, we don't. We don't have just the thing for basilisks, apparently. That was very strange, wasn't it? It just didn't work properly.
I've got
But
this.
you should pay attention to the name there, the Band of Merry Fools. We'll run into
What do you
them
need?
presently again. Let's try this again.
Tell me. I've got this. Give it to me straight. Don't worry about me. What do you need?
All right. No. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? I think we'll leave it here for today. We'll probably have to get some petrification
What do you
spells
need?
going
I've got this.
to sort out the basilisk. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!